Identity fraud targets members of different groups like religious communities, the elderly, minorities, or even professional groups. It exploits the trust and friendship between people who have something in common. Randy Hutchinson with the BBB is joining us on how these scams work. Randy, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
So, Randy, give us an example of affinity fraud.
Well, a Colorado pastor and his wife were recently arrested for allegedly running a cryptocurrency scheme that cheated more than 300 of his parishioners out of $3.2 million. Part of his marketing pitch was, the Lord said, I want you to build this. He had no prior experience in the financial or crypto sectors, and he and his wife allegedly spent much of the money on maintaining a lavish lifestyle. Another case, a real estate investment scheme that stole almost $6 million from members of the African American community in Jacksonville, Florida, and a pyramid scheme selling cloud computing services that took in more than $65 million from primarily Asian and Latino investors.
Wow, I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
What is your advice to avoid becoming the victim of an affinity fraud?
Yeah. Just because someone belongs to your church, club, or business association, or is of the same cultural or ethnic background, is not grounds for blind trust. Check out any deal as you would any investment. It's extremely unlikely that a great investment opportunity would only be available to a particular religious, faith, or ethnic group. Ignore claims that religiously based investments aren't regulated. Virtually all legitimate investment opportunities come under the scope of federal and state securities or commodities laws. Check out the promoter and opportunity before money changes hands. You can check with your state securities agency to find out if the promoter and the investment are properly registered. Don't assume that an email or other communication from a pastor or another respected community member or leader about a great opportunity really came from that person. Even if it's real, that person might be an unwitting victim of fraud. And with any kind of investment, promises of high returns with little or no risk are classic signs of fraud.
Yeah, you can never let your guard down. Randy,
Right.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
All right, thanks.